On the day of my visit, the railway showed me around the station, which they're hoping to alter the signalling arrangements soon. It's quite a unique station in that all trains terminated in the platform and then ran round. And when the extension was built down to GWILLI, the points were left halfway up the platform, the starting signal towards GWILLI halfway up the platform as well, and the signal box then became a control point for going forwards. So it has the long and short section working up the valley there, but it also has the extension down to GWILLI as well. And this signal box also allows visitors in, which is a nice little feature you don't see on many heritage railways. We've covered this in another video, so I won't go too much into the signal box, but I'll just show you around some of the alterations on the level crossing, which now has electric gate locks and electric wicket gates, and also some of the other things on site that are happening. Now, the main crossing gates themselves are electrically locked. I've just been chatting with one of the operations staff, but also the wicket gates across to the platform here. There's a single platform at Bronwydd Arms, and that is also locked off a maglock. We'll have a wander across the platform. Lovely Great Western sign here. Everything's proper Great Western. The crossing itself, the chap was just telling me, Rosehill Rail crossing, nice modern rubber crossing. The gates were 4 gates, but they've been made down to 2 gates now, interlaced gates, so you close one then the other. Modern lamp units inside the heritage lamps, the electric locks on the gate locks as I mentioned. Traditional Great Western gates with the main post, nice dome down the top, and then you've got your adjustable brackets for mounting them. And of course, this is the wicket crossing across to the other side of the platform there. At the station, they have plans to bring the points you can just see there down to the end of the ramp here, which will mean then they can move the starting signal towards GWILLI down to the end here and accommodate a longer train in the platform. And that's one of the jobs the chap was just telling us they're planning to do. Very tight fit little operation. I love how everything's just, there's another maglock there on the other side, and a self-closing spring, hydraulic spring on the end, make sure it's closed. Lovely signal box, beautifully restored. Very tight crossing there, very skewed crossing, as you can see. And the station just sits just tight against the road to the railway.
Wait a minute.
So here we are on the station. As you can see, there's the starter heading down to GWILLI, just there in the middle platform. Hence you can see why they want to move that further down to get a bit more carriage room. And the loop itself here, whilst used for running around at the moment, it was the end of the line until the extension down to GWILLI came in. They want to use that at some point in the future as a passing loop, which will be very, very nice, and that will involve a little bit of resignaling. It's a fine array of signalling there going up the valley. And coming in, you tend to, you can't really see it, there's an outer home up there that's slowly approached down and then cleared to bring the trains into the station, obviously because of the overlap going up to level crossing. And there's quite a long pull here, and that's that pull you can just see there, going all the way up to the top end to get into the local shed on the loop. That's the longest pull, just touching the 350 yards mark. And then there's the outer home there, started towards Carmarthen. And the gentleman was just telling me there's still a little box up there. They've got another box for there now. That's will be a separate video. And that passing loop is brought into use. It's got searchlight signals as well. Another little beautiful thing to note here, there's a little museum here with another grounded signal box just over the far side there. And that has a great collection of staffs and starters in it. The young chap who was discussing at the station was telling me that they are going to paint the traditional Great Western signals from the silver to the black and white as the traditional colours. This is the ground level signal box that was the museum. At the moment it's a little bit out of use, still have some exhibits in it, but it's obviously with the station being closed, they're not doing too much work at the moment on that and concentrating on maintenance. Though there are some things you can actually see. There's a few examples here. There's some signal box name boards, diagram or two. There used to be quite a lot of tokens and staffs in here, but there certainly is a nice big staff machine and a few other exhibits. Hopefully this will be reopened soon so we as visitors can have a look around.